friends, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are here in my dining room, the last room I'm going to be decorating for fall 2024, and it's probably next to my kitchen, the absolute most favorite room to decorate for the holiday seasons. We spend a lot of time in here especially during the fall and Christmas seasons, hosting family and friends. So I really like to go all out in this room. It's also one of the first rooms that you see when you come in the front door. I'll give you a quick glimpse of what the room looks like now. It is completely empty. I've wiped everything down. It's all spick and span and shiny. So now I can start adding in my fall decor. So without any further ado, let's get to decorating my dining room for fall 2024. I'm starting here with this side table, and I'm going to be placing probably one of my most favorite purchased items this year from Michaels. It's this adjustable picture stand, and I was totally influenced by another YouTuber here, and her name is Hannah Naylor, and if you are not following her, you need to go give her a follow. She finds the prettiest, most unique home decor items. And she had recommended this in a video a while back, and when I saw it at Michael's on sale, I had to purchase it, and I have never regretted it. It is an absolutely beautiful piece to have.
Nobody's losing. Faces merchant change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn. And when we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt.
I recently found these pretty little candle holders in my buffet in my dining room. I had forgotten I had these. I've had them for a number of years, and I decided to break them out this year. They just add a nice little texture and added color to the pillar candles.
A significant life, just what it was needed. Clean in the blackest night, cloistered in just.
Coming down to the second shelf, I'm just placing this wicker dough bowl that I had found a number of years ago from the thrift store. I love this. And I just threw together a bunch of my picks that I had still in my stash, which I hadn't used in other parts of the house. And I thought I would just put it together here and add it to the shelf. And I love the way this turned out.
The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
For the bottom shelf, I am keeping it very simple. I'm just using items that either were here already on this shelf or in other parts of the dining room. I'm using some books as risers, and this beautiful green pumpkin actually lights up. I really do love it. I've had it for a number of years, but I'll leave it off for now, and then I will put back this picture that I've had in this frame. I love it. I think it's so pretty. And then I'll just add a little one of those little, what do you call them, Sherpa little brown pumpkins here, just to tie everything in together, and that will complete this side table. Now I'm moving over to the buffet on the other side of the room, and I'm just going to use some books as risers, and then I'm going to use these beautiful blue picks that I picked up from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago when I was in the US. And then I am going to add in this beautiful bunch of deep burgundy. I don't even know what they're called. They're kind of thistle looking. And I got them in the spring in their clearance section for $1.99. I absolutely love them, and I was so excited to get to use them. So I just cut apart the stem that they came on, and I'm just going to start adding them into the vase, and the combination of the burgundy and the navy is just gorgeous. This room holds so many memories for us. I absolutely love decorating this for all the different seasons. As I mentioned at the beginning of my video, we host Christmas for my husband's family every year, and after both his parents have passed, I've continued on with that tradition with his siblings, and we absolutely love getting together at Christmas time, and there's so many laughs and so many memories in this room. So this room is so special to us, and of course now with our grandbabies coming along and they're joining us for these occasions, I can't tell you how much my heart sings every time I get to host in this room with all of our family. Gold lantern that I picked up from Pier 1 Imports before it closed its doors. It was a great clearance find, but it is a little awkward because it is very, very narrow and it's really hard to find a candle to fit inside. So for fall, I decided to fill it with some pine cones and leaves and a mum, and added in some twinkle lights, and I love the ambience that it gives at night. It is so, so pretty. So don't forget to break out those twinkle lights. They're not just for Christmas. You can use them now, and it just creates such a warm and cozy and inviting atmosphere. Now we're moving over to my dining room table, and I wanted to keep it fairly simple, and I'm just going to be adding in one centerpiece, and I cannot wait for you to see the way this turned out. It's probably the most favorite centerpiece I've ever done in this room. Here I'm just placing a part of a tiered tray that I had. I took it apart and I used the pieces of the tier tray as risers. So I'm going to be placing this white planter that is actually from Michael's. And yes, it is a dupe to the Anthropology Minka pots, and I got it on a great deal. And this is the mum plant that I bought recently from Michael's. I think it was $5, but everything else is what I used in the planter before. I'm just going to use some of the greenery stems, some of the cosmos, and I'm going to add in a few other little picks, and wait till you see the way this turns out.
As time rushes on, oh, it won't be long, fading now into a memory, a picture on the wall, a moment frozen not to fall. In this moment, forever be.
Now I'm adding in these rust colored picks, and as you saw, they came on a big stem, but I decided to take them apart. And I don't know if any of you do this. I've only, in the last year or so, for some reason, I was always afraid to take things off the giant stem that they came on. But by doing this, by pulling them apart, it gives you so much more flexibility in your florals and can really help you create just beautiful arrangements and something much more realistic. You can maneuver them so much better. So I don't know why I never did this before. Let me know, do you guys, are you guys afraid of pulling apart your stems like I used to be? Let me know in the comments below. I'm adding adding in these Cosmo flowers that I had in my spring and summer arrangement. I just love them. I love this color, and because I love them so much, I figured why not just keep using them. And I love the contrast they give to this and the whimsy that they add. And here I found a bag that I had in my fall decor bin, and it contains some other little picks of deep burgundy mums, and I decided to use those to fill in some of the gaps, and it worked out perfectly. And then I decided to add in some pine cones, and it's going to tie it in to the rest of the room. This has to be my all-time favorite centerpiece that I have ever created, including the one that I loved in the living room. And I will leave a link to that video above if you haven't seen it already. I love the centerpiece I created there, but this takes the cake. This is my all-time favorite. As a quick reminder, here is how the room started out today, and then I will take you through and show you how it looks now. As you enter my home, you are greeted by my little vignette in the hallway with my mum plant, and then to the right you see this gorgeous table. And I really hope that my guests really get a sense of fall and that warm and cozy and inviting feeling that I have tried to portray throughout the home. I love the way this room came together with all the colors of fall. It's just so pretty and inviting. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today. I do hope that you enjoyed this video and I was able to provide you with some inspiration on adding some fall touches into your home, whether it's through creating a beautiful centerpiece for your table or just adding a few little pumpkins around. It doesn't take much to add in that beautiful fall feeling. And if you did enjoy this video, please think about giving it a thumbs up. Be sure to leave a comment. It really does help the channel out. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you join me each week. And until I talk to you in my next video, guys, I hope you have a fabulous week. Bye! Well, I did it, guys. I actually did switch out this rug in my entryway. If you watched my last video, I had mentioned that I had wanted to do it. Well, my husband bought me the runner for the entryway for our anniversary, so I did the switch out. If you follow me over on Instagram and come on over there, say hi. I did a funny little reel on switching it out, and I love it here. It is the match to the rug in our living room, and everything ties in so beautifully now. It really is pretty in this room against this table.